you know? And you want to make sure that whatever belongs to you, you get. And whatever belongs to your cousin, your sister, whatever they get. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But do you realize that the Bible is the will of God? And there are many precious promises in the will of God. That as, we tell your neighbor, as I appropriate the promises, I partake in the divine nature. Now let me unpack that. As you begin to apply the word to your life, the nature of God manifests itself in you. It's not just from reading the word. It's from the reading and the application of the word. It is the word that you do that blesses you. Not just the word that you know. A lot of people know the word, but they don't have a blessing. They don't live a blessed life just because they know the word. You can only be blessed by the word that you do. Let me put it to you like this. God, let me show you that word. Look here. Now this is the modified Calvin order of salvation. This is how they think that salvation actually takes place. All right? One was the election. Then the calling. Then faith. Then regeneration. But there's a little line here because this has been a question. Is regeneration before faith? Or faith before regeneration? What am I talking about? Did God save you and then you believed in him? Or did you believe in God and then he saved you? Because some of us were incapable of even knowing that God even existed until the time came that he showed you himself. Can you just think about the fact that we walked around hearing about this Jesus for years and years and years, walking by churches and everything else, but it wasn't until the time came that God said, daughter, come on. That you said, Lord, I'm sorry. And you surrendered your life. Amen? Because I know many of us walked by churches and did not surrender our life. But when did it come to be something that was conscious and we said, Lord, I give you my heart? Because at that time was when he regenerated us and we repented. Amen? Then he justified you. Somebody tell your neighbor, it's just as if it never happened. What am I talking about? All that stuff that you did out there in the street, that people know that you did in the street, when you came to Jesus and you put it under the blood, it's just as if it never happened. Y'all better give the Lord a hand of praise. Because some of us in here probably wouldn't even be free on the street. Would still be behind some bars somewhere. Come on now. Like I was with some lawbreakers. Like ain't no lawbreakers in the house. Former lawbreakers. Repentant lawbreakers. Did you know that drinking and driving is illegal? Drinking and weed is illegal? Then it goes on to say adoption, sanctification, perseverance, and glorification. We'll go into that in a deeper study. Ephesians 2 and 5. Actually, let's look at that. Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 5. We were just over there. Y'all get anything out of this? Which reads, even when we were dead in sins, hath quickened us together with Christ. By grace ye are saved. So it doesn't say there that even when we were dead in sins, we went to a harvest crusade and we came down to the platform and then we confessed Jesus is Lord and then we were saved. It just says that we were dead and then he quickened us. We think it's a process that we can kind of quantify in our minds. But God sees fit who he is going to save and who he's going to walk right by. Now here, y'all. Here's the thing. We can think it goes this way and we can think it goes that way. We can think that when we go out and we evangelize to people and they repeat after us that prayer, dear Lord, forgive me for my sins. I believe that you came and died on the third day. The Bible says that if you believe that, you will be saved. But what I'm trying to argue today, to get us to think about, is when did he save us? Were you already walking in faith and then you all of a sudden say, okay, after God saved me? Or were you completely out of faith and God came and touched you?
All right now.
I know he touched you.
Yes. All right now.
I can say, I know he touched you. I've been reading a chapter a day, but I still wasn't saved. I'll say it again. I would read the Bible every day, but I still wasn't saved. But I remember one day that when I read and I opened up that Bible became alive to me. Something had changed. And I can't explain what had changed, but I know that the Bible said that he had regenerated me. So all of that information that had been put in my brain, now it began to make sense. I remember reading why he's enraged with the people of man the same thing. And then it goes on to say the kings of the Lord of the earth had come up to come against the Son of God. And I did not understand that. I just thought it was like a poem. What is David writing about? But then when I got saved, it began to all make sense. It began to all make sense. Give the Lord a hand of praise, amen. Now, I chose him because he made me alive. I believe because he made me alive. I praise and cry out to him, Abba, Father, because he has made me alive. The Bible says even when I was dead, the quickening spirit quickened me and gave me life. And the Zoe eternal life of God, when I was living a life condemned already. So unless we are regenerated, y'all, we can't have saving faith in God. And this is why so many people say, I believe in God, but have no relationship with him. Saying you believe in God does not mean you have been regenerated by God. I'll say that again. Just saying that you believe in God does not mean that you have been regenerated. What am I talking about? The Bible says that even the demons believe and tremble. No. Do you believe that the demons are saved? No. They're not. They're foul spirits. But they believe in God and they know that he exists. So there's people that believe in God, but haven't accepted Jesus as Lord and Savior and haven't been regenerated. So you can find people that say, I believe God. But what God are you talking about? Is it Allah, Buddha, or Krishna, or who? Who is it that you say you serve? Sometimes you do have to ask these questions. Especially when you're deciding that you're going to have a friend. You don't call a person a friend. Let them close to you. You better know what they're really about. That's right. Because you might be praying, he might be chanting. And trying to figure out why y'all came together in a league and it ain't working. You got two different powers working against each other in your league. It don't mean that you should not have those friends, but you should be aware. Amen? Amen. Don't fool me and have my prayers tied up. Amen. Because I'm thinking we're working together in the same way and we're not. The Bible says if you touch and agree on the same thing. But we ain't in agreement. If you praying to Allah and I'm praying to Jesus, we're not in agreement. That doesn't mean that we can't come together and do something good. That doesn't mean we can't go out and feed the homeless together. That doesn't mean that we can't go and protest together. That doesn't mean that we can't come and do business together. But we can't pray together. Because I'm praying to God and you're praying to somebody else. My relationship is with God, not that. Whatever that is. And, you know, I have the right to say what I believe. And I know that God is real. But I also know that these other things that people pray to are real too. There is something behind it.
now. I know you're preaching.
They do that because they get a result. I'll say it again. They pay all that money because they get a result. Is it that this person is seeing the truth? Is it? Yeah, they do have a gift, for sure. They have gifts. But they sometimes talk with familiar spirits.
All right.
Can't we just talk about it in church? They talk. They know all kinds of stuff about you because remember, the spirit world is more of them than there are of us. And from the time that you got here, God assigned an angel to you, and the enemy assigns the spirits to you too. They've been watching you. They know everything that you do. They watch you everywhere you go. And when you go talk to one of their mediums, all they're doing is repeating what they hear. We're unregenerated, gifted people. I'll say it again, unregenerated, gifted. Been gifted by the enemy, not gifted by God. Y'all better be careful out there. Not everybody that say that they know everything about you and can see you need to be listening to.
Jesus.
I was in downtown LA one day. I had just come out the loft, and an old Swami walked up on me with a turban on his head and everything, and started talking to me about my life. And I'm looking at him like, I know you, okay, I know you hearing this stuff, but I can't receive what you talking to me about today. I got to do it. Hi, Mr. Swami, goodbye. In Jesus' name. Because those spirits know. They see you just like you see them. I'll put it to you like this. They can see that there's something on you that is different from them. Sometimes they know that you have a relationship with God because of the light that you walk around with. Can I just talk to you today?
That's right. Yes.
If we just don't if we don't just be real about it, we are spirits living in bodies.
Yes.
Amen?
Amen.
We're not bodies just with a spirit. You are not just a body having a spiritual experience. You are a spirit having an earthly experience. Because you're here for a period of time. And when God calls your number, you got to go on back home. See, let me go on back to that order. This is something that we got to know. He elected you. And then he called you. So, before he even made the world, he knew who were going to be his children. Before he put you in your mama, he had already called you to himself. But it was just in time that you realized that God was calling you at that particular time. God had called you before he made this world.
Jesus.
Elected you to an office in his kingdom. And then when it was time for you to come on in, he said, come on, daughter, come on, son. It is time for you to come and do your assigned task. He made you to do an assigned task. You might think that it has to do with you going to work at GE, going and getting your degree at Harvard University and all these other things. But let me tell you, that's just going to train you for your actual assignment. It all adds together for the good. Ain't nothing wrong with no education. I pray that we all get more educated. Because in this system, we have to have information. It works by information. But then one day, we begin to know that he has called us, and we can start feeling like, you know, I gotta get my life together. Anybody ever said that to themselves when they were out there? I gotta get this stuff together. I'm tired of living like this. It's feeling wrong now that I'm doing this, and I gotta get my life together. And all of a sudden, you hear the word, and the word, you hear it on the inside, not just the outside. Y'all know what I'm talking about? an inward hearing that all of a sudden happened.
Yes, yes.
It wasn't just the man preaching.
No.
He was talking to me.
No.
You ever get to the message and you heard the message and it just went over your head? I don't know what he was talking about. It sounded good. But then you went back another day, or you was watching the TV, and the man on the screen was talking directly to you. Or was it just me? That's happened a whole lot of times. Especially when I was trying to get my life together. It seemed like everywhere I went, somebody was talking about God to me. Because he was calling me.
Yes, yes.
The Spirit calling you.
Yes.
He calls unto deep. He's talking to your spirit, not just your head.
Yes.
We get messed up because we stay so much in our head sometimes. We end up wasting time thinking about stuff. But it ain't logical. God is not going to come down to your form of logic and reason. He's not. But he will come and talk to you in the way that you understand. He doesn't dumb himself down. He's still God. But he'll make it so that you can understand him. And I thank God that he came to me in a way that I can understand. I didn't understand him in the way that the Catholics see him. I didn't understand him that way. When they put Jesus and Mary together, I was like, no, that ain't right. I didn't understand him in the way that other people see him. I knew when I saw the man in Ethiopia that they said was Jesus. I knew when I saw the man down in Florida that they said was Jesus in jail, that it wasn't real. I was hanging out there praying to the east, and I'm telling you about my experience. And they're praying to the east, and they're talking about Yahweh being Yahweh, and they show this picture of this dreadlock man, and he's in jail, and they believe it's the second coming of Christ. I'm like, no, something right. I can't pray with you. I got to go. But they was preaching the Bible. So I'm listening to the Bible, where the Bible is calling me to Jesus, not to this man.
Yes. Yes.
Give the Lord a hand. Amen. The inward call is heard by those who are alive and listening spiritually. They rise up in faith. The outward call falls on deaf ears to those who are still not alive. I thank God that he quickened me one day. I thank God that he quickened all of y'all one day. You know, because it makes us brothers and sisters in the faith. Regenerated. So unless a man can be born again first, he cannot see the kingdom. And when we think we have something to do with it, I'm here to tell you, you gotta walk in faith. Because Jesus said, even as was said last week, you did not choose him. He chose you. And then appointed you to do good works. We thought we chose Jesus. But Jesus said, no, I chose you. I'll let you think you chose me. I actually chose you. Faith precedes regeneration. We are in opposition to both Paul and the Lord. Inward call is heard by those who are alive and listening spiritually. They rise in faith. John 6:63, no man is born saved. I'll just read that to you. John 6:63. And it reads, it is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profits nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profits nothing. You may have felt good after just knowing that your sin had been washed away, but it is the spirit that did it. Your mouth got in agreement with what your spirit had already been saying. The Bible says that if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that you shall be saved. But the word heart in the Bible, he's not talking about your physical heart. We know this. Because your physical heart doesn't have the capacity to believe. He's talking about your spirit. So, let me just put it to you like this. If you haven't been regenerated, thing out. Amen?
Amen.
Because a newborn baby is still helpless. I'll say that again. A newborn baby is helpless. It can't crawl, it can't walk, it can't talk, it can't communicate, it can't defend itself, it can't do any of these things. But if you've been regenerated, now it's time for us to grow up and walk this thing out in God. And if you've been walking with God for a period of time, and He began to reveal to you what you need to change, the things that you need to give to God, let's just give those things to Him. So some things you don't need to continue carrying. Some things don't belong to you in the first place. What am I talking about? Do you realize that even Jesus, when He was talking about seeds being sown, He said that the enemy would come in and sow seeds too. Some of the things that we see happening in our life didn't come from God. They've been sown by the enemy a long time ago. And if this thing, this tear, keeps on tearing you up, you're going to have to ask God to plug it out. Amen? Because it don't mean that you're not saved. It means that you're still dealing with some tears. Let God, the master gardener, the pruner, the husbandman, prune you sometimes. Because He's going to have to do it, cut you back or cut you off. Might be a little bit, Here we go. God is intent on saving us. He has already done it. And He who hath begun a good work in you will be faithful to complete it.
Yes.
My brothers and my sisters, be encouraged in your walk. Do not give the enemy foothold in your life. Because a foothold will become a stronghold. So whatever it is, you see that he's around, kick him out. If you need to change the circle, change the circle. If you need to hunker down and pray, hunker down and pray. Amen?
Amen.
And with that, I believe, well, here we go. You got to confess that He is Lord. Number one, repent of your sin.